Hey everyone, it's Marty from Lil Gadgets Reviews, and this is kind of like a continuation from our last video. It's so cool what I'm about to show you. This is a really great little tool to have in your arsenal. It can help produce thousands of blogs from one blog, and each blog will become unique. So I'm gonna explore the whole software review, and then I'm going to take the blog post that we created from our last video to check out, and we'll actually spin it live. Okay, so unbelievably cool, this, really excited to start showing you. But first I'm just gonna have a sip of my drink because I've got a bit of a cold. Okay, so let's explore the dashboard. Okay, so what have we got? We've got, this is the panel here, and you've got lots of different options here. So, well, actually you don't. You've got two core options. You've got a single article rewrite and a multiple article rewrite. So the rewrite a single article, it spins an article using ENL semantic spinning technology. So that's basically, it understands what the word is, which means it can find uh, other synonyms of those words. So, and it reads fairly well as long as the blog post in its own right is considered quality wise. Okay, so if the blog post makes sense and you spin it, it will make sense on the output. If it doesn't make sense without spinning it, it's not going to make sense on the output. Okay, then you've got the rewrite multiple articles. So you can spin multiple articles with a single click, and they will do all of the heavy lifting. So if you've already got like 100 articles that you want to spin, you can simply click here, upload them, and you'll be able to spin all those articles. So in theory, if you can get one article and spin that, let's say 20 times, and you've got 100 articles, which each one you can spin 20 times, well, that's what, like 2,000 articles that you're gonna have. It's crazy. It's really good. You can even take all of these spun articles here and then have the multiple articles in here, and it's never ending. You really have a blogging machine right here. Okay, and if you're like a copywriter or someone who produces mass amount of content for companies, this is a no-brainer. Okay. And then next you've got the archiver. So this is where your old articles have been written. So if I click on that, you can see these are some old articles I've done. And then you have the affiliate program. So you can actually, I don't mind, I'll show my earnings here, but you can actually refer people onto this and make a bit of money. I've not earned tons because it's not really a software I've spoken about a lot in the past. I just thought, hey, this might be really cool. People might want to know about it, because that's what this channel's specifically about. It's just finding really cool stuff and then showing it you, and letting you do whatever you need to do. Okay, so that's the affiliate side. Then you've got the WordPress plugin and integration. So this is an add-on, but this actually lets you install the plugin onto your WordPress website, and then you can connect it all up by the API, and it will automatically spin any blog on your website, create new posts, and you can even connect it to further softwares like Big Content Search, which is all PLR content, and then have that being dragged into your WordPress website, spun, and then posted. So you truly do have a all-in-one mass marketing content blogging machine here. Okay, so that's really cool, and that's just a one-click install. Next, you've got the gold membership exclusive area. I've not joined this yet. I have been meaning to. I've just, time is always a big thing, but this is basically being connected to their team. It also helps you with further articles, SEO articles, and stuff like that. It's really cool. Okay. Next, you've got the how-to videos and support, and very simply, this is just videos teaching you how semantics work or syntax work with spinning, and I'll give you an example of how that actually works. So if I open up Notepad, okay, so let's say we have a sentence. Okay, that sentence is, hello, how are you? Okay, very simple sentence, right? Let me just open that up. Oh, you can't see it like that. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so what syntax writing does is, let's say each one of those words is in these fancy curly brackets. Okay, so we'll just do hello, how, more curly brackets, are. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now you've got, oh, I'll just put that question mark there. Okay, so now what we've done by putting them in these curly brackets, we've basically signaled, or we're telling the software that these words can be spun. Okay, but it's not as simple as that, because actually we need to tell the software what words we need it to spin with. And bear with me, because the software does all of this for us, but I'm just explaining how syntax works. Okay, so actually this is still no different to this. Now the way we make it different is by, let's take hello. Okay, so we've got hello there, but let's say we want to say hi instead of hello. So we'll just do this line here, and then we'll say hi. So now that's a divider. Okay, and let me just put another divider in and say howdy. Okay, so now what we've got is, we've told the software you can use either hello, hi, or howdy to finish off this sentence. So example of that is, it can be, again, hello, how are you? It can be, hi, how are you? Or it can be, howdy, how are you? Okay, so that one spin of that one word has now created 3 different sentences. Okay, now let's continue that with also doing how. Okay, and we can just say we don't want anything there, so hello, and we can leave that blank. So we'll just do a space for blank. Okay, and then we can say hello, how are you? And I'm not sure what else. I guess we can put what, because that's going to be what are you. So I'll just leave it like that. So now what's happening is, we are going to take these 3 sentences, and that's going to be how. Okay, then it can be hi, are you? Okay, then it can be what are you? Okay, so now that's 3 completely different sentences. And don't forget that with these sentences as well, that these would also have variations of each one with each word as well. Okay, so now let's again go on to are. Okay, so it can be are, how are, or how, oh gosh, I can't even think of words, but how ours, or how, let's just go into slang, are. Okay, and then this will then change into, okay, hello, how are you? So again, this can be are you, so that's normal. Then it can be how are you, and then it can be how are you? Okay, and then don't forget, this can also increase the variations. So in fact, these 3 lines now can change into, let's say, hello, and then how can be changed out to what, and then this can be changed out to ours, you. Okay, so hopefully I'm kind of making sense when I say that each one of these variations can be changed based on these words. So ultimately, this is how this entire structure is going to look like. So hello, so I'm actually just going to take that, copy that in. Okay, so it's going to be hello, hi, howdy, sup, yo, hiya, hey. Okay, so do you see that can be now any one of these variations, and then how can be how can be, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take away the how and I'm going to merge how are together. Okay, so now it can be how are, hey, what's going on with, good, thanks. Okay, good, thanks, and then you. Okay, so as you can see, this is now changing into potentially hundreds of different formatted questions that will all tie in really nice. Okay, and just to give you an example, so let's say we take the first word, it's hello, and then what's going on with, and then you. Okay, and do you see? And then you can even change out the grammar with and change the context of it, so it can be question mark and then exclamation mark and then full stop, and you get the gist. Hopefully I've explained that fairly well, but basically every single one of these words can be swapped around, and every single phrase can be swapped around, and every single punctuation can be swapped around. And that is basically what this teaching shows you on how to utilize that in the best sort of way, which is pretty cool. Now, obviously, we just manually did all of that, but what this software does, just to elaborate, is it will automatically, instead of us needing to write all of these variations, it will automatically understand hello, and it will understand the context of that word. It will also look at the overall sentence and understand the semantics of this sentence, and then it will swap out each word in the correct or the best possible context that we can hope for. Okay, so it will understand that this is more like a question sort of thing, so it will stick with the words like this, like hey, how are you, yo, how are you, sup, how are you, and so forth. Okay. So that's pretty cool. You can't deny that. If you think that's cool, go ahead and leave a comment below, just saying cool, because that really is very, very cool. Okay, so I'm gonna now close this document, and I want to move over, let's just continue. So you've got the getting started tutorials, then you've got the overall video tutorials, which is him actually going through everything with bulk spinning, and yeah, it's just lots of good information in these videos. They're very well detailed. And then you've got the support tickets, and then you've got the FAQ area, which is all about like just general information about the software, like refunds and pricing, and what else can the software do, can you further clarify stuff, and they're actually very helpful support system as well. I'm not going to show my API access because that will give you access through my API, so I can't give that, I'm afraid. Okay, but now I think it's time to go home and rewrite a single article. So click on that. Now, let's go into the settings. Okay, so there's 3 core tabs in these settings. I do apologize, I've still got a really bad throat, but you can automatically rewrite sentences, paragraphs and summaries, and all of these things here. Then you can do words and phrases. So the most unique is usually not the best. It does interrupt the reading flow most of the time. It just depends on how how good quality your actual post, your blog post is. Usually recommended is for the best, and then you've got protected keywords. So for SEO purposes, you can actually say do not change like marketing words or SEO words or anything on those lines, and it will stay away from them. Okay, or if you've got capitalized words, which is usually in the title at the start of a sentence, that will this will just automatically protect them. Okay, so then you've got advanced settings. So this basically just further information is like So do you want the software to automatically start writing on the next step? Do you want it to do it really fast? Do you want to do multi-level nesting spinning, which is a whole different beast? You know, it's like spinning text and then spinning the text again, and it's crazy. Okay, so finally, you've also got fetch a new article. So they are actually automatically connected to what do you call it, PLR content. So you can type in stuff like, let's just say, marketing, do fetch articles. And now what you can see is that it's got all of these texts that you can use. So let's just do insert article. And now we have an entire article here. Now what I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to delete that because we don't need that because we've already got our own article in Java. So I'm just grabbing that article now. So here we go. I'm going to copy that, go here, and paste that all in. Okay. Okay, so next what we're going to do, we're going to rewrite article. Okay, and we're just going to leave it to load. And what this is doing, it's actually spinning everything now. Okay, so now what you can see is that it's rewritten that entire article, and so for example, train your dog to canine, pet dog, pet, and then if you hover over, it will actually show other synonyms that you can change. Okay, then you've got like with these 5 and then tips or suggestions, ideas, pointers. So it does a really accurate job of doing everything. Or of replacing words. So let's go ahead and now do finalize article. Okay, so another cool thing at this stage is you can insert videos just by typing in the niche. So let's just say dog sitting, training dog to sit. Okay, and you've got all of these cool little articles, videos that you can include. So I'll leave them in, use videos, and then what I'll also do is I'll click insert relevant images, and again, dog sitting. Okay, then fetch images, and we'll add that one, this one, this one, and this one, and then use images. Okay. And that's now entered those images. So the next step is generate a unique article. And now it's generated a completely unique article ready to go. And if you want to compare it side by side, this is what it looks like, which is insane. There's just no question about it. This is so cool that it does all of that. And if you want to look at how clean the code is, I actually don't tend to use that feature. Oh, here we go. Yeah, sorry. So the code is right in here, and you can see it's pretty clean code. They recently updated it, which is why, but I don't tend to look at the HTML code, but this is really cool. So just go back to visual, and you can decide to download it as a text or post to WordPress. Okay, and etc. You can download it as a PDF. Open it up, and you've now got the PDF version. How cool is that? Okay, And of course, if you don't like this one, go ahead and click generate another unique article, different images, more videos, and honestly, it's just next level stuff, okay? And then let's go ahead and export. So you can actually say how many articles you want to export. So let's just go ahead and do 100 articles, okay? And then, yeah, export zip, download articles, and you can see it's so fast, okay? And there we have it. We have 100 articles ready to be published and in the HTML format with the images, and there you have it, okay? Absolutely bonkers, but that's it. Anyway, if you would like a discounted link to it, you go ahead, post a comment below. I'll hopefully help you out with it. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to make sure I've not left anything out. It's just next level stuff, and I just want to make sure you fully get it all. Just having a look. Okay, if we go back into the archive, you can see it's still in the archive here. And if you go into settings, you can filter the options like so. It will even reorder stuff in a clever way. It's a really good little. I really like to know your thoughts on this. There's not really much on the market that gives you this much as flexibility and is as smooth to use as this core. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.